So we'll get down to doing a little bit more wildlife photography as we come down into the marsh, and we'll see what we can find. I think we'll get one or two subjects, so keep watching. Well, let's hope that's a little better. We just missed a short-eared owl that flew around the back of the car. Anyway, we're down here trying to get some wildlife. We've come down at the Bure marshes, having been up to Hickling Reserve. The flood is really affecting the reserve. It's restricting where you can go, so not so good. And some of the other smaller reserves locally as well have been hit by the flooding, but we'll have to make the best of it that we can. Something else flying across the field, across the way, so we will go out and investigate. Okay, wish us luck, see how we get on. It's a kestrel perched in the top of the tree. The light was behind it, so not a very good shot, but I did manage to get one or two clips of the kestrel flying as we came round, see it from the other side, and then I managed to get a few more stills as well. So keep watching, hope you enjoy. Here we have a far better shot with the light behind us, but I should have had Pro Capture on because I missed as it took off. But here's one or two shots of it actually in flight, and as I say, we're now making our way down the lane to see if there's any more that we can see, so keep watching. They are quite difficult to see when they go to ground, and they do that quite a lot in these high winds, but they cope very well considering just how windy it is, so keep watching. We're now joined by a barn owl, which is flying over the grazing meadow where we have cattle grazing there and humans. So the owls have got quite used to that and take no notice of the cattle or humans. And I've actually had them fly across my feet when I've been up there. So when you've got a telephoto lens, they're under your nose and telephoto's no good to you. We are now at Hickling Reserve, and as you can see the floods are still quite bad there, but we managed to get around part of the reserve and we did see a marsh harrier circling overhead. That was quite nice. And then as we walked around a bit further, we actually saw some cranes well in the distance. Very windy still, so the shots are not great. I was having a job to stand up, so It's not some of my best shots. And again, in the reeds across the marsh there, you could just make out there were the swans as usual. We caught a flash of blue down one of the drainage dikes, and there was a kingfisher. It was way off. You could just tell it was a kingfisher because of the colour. And then across the field we could see a small herd of roe deer as well, so that was nice to see. So we've seen one or two things. So I make my way into the woods to get out of the wind. That's blowing quite high, and we make our way through the woods, and as you would expect we come across a grey squirrel, and it sees me, and look how it jumps. Anyway, we carry on going through the woods, making our way back towards the visitors centre and back to the car park to finish the day off. But as we go, we come across Mudjack, which just stared at me and I stared at it, and it stood there for a few minutes and then disappeared. So not too bad a day. Well, I'm back in the car now. It's very windy, it's very bright, blue sky, so the wind is very cold, quite bitter. Temperature's not bad, it's about 8 degrees. As I say, just got back in the car from quite a successful afternoon. Had kestrels, short-eared owls, barn owls, which is nice. We've had them together. Barn owl flying and short-eared owls. Bit difficult to find the short-eared when they go to ground. They go down and can be a bit difficult, but I think I got 1 or 2 shots. Okay, I think we'll call that it for the time being. Thanks for watching, and could you please give us a thumbs up, that'd be good, and maybe subscribe as well, much appreciated, and hopefully we will see you next time. If you subscribe, you will get notification of when the next video comes out. So many thanks for that, and bye for now.